I was out here on my own. I was about to have a baby in like probably 3.5 weeks. I was ashamed and scared, hopeless really, because I just did not know what was gonna happen.
I got really sick, I lost my job, then I got evicted from my house.
I lost my job, fell on hard times, wasn't able to find a job, lost my house, and found myself homeless.
I was actually kicked out at age 18. I was been bouncing from place to place.
I knew I had to have surgery, and where we lived, I knew that we were going to be having a hard time with rent.
We went through more than anybody would go through in a lifetime. And when we found the House of Mercy, it was the beginning.
What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about
I was staying sometimes in a park, sometimes on my friend's porch. This was my last resort to call, so I called.
Not knowing where you're gonna go every night is hard. It's frustrating, it's depressing. It's really depressing. Pretty much every bad feeling you can think of is how I felt of when I was homeless and I didn't know where I was gonna go, what my next meal was gonna be for me or my daughter. I went days without eating just so my daughter could eat.
I felt very hopeless. I was stripped raw of everything. I lost my dignity, my pride. I didn't know who I was anymore. I found myself into a really deep depression, and I attempted to commit suicide, and I found myself at the Wings program at Mercy, and they told me about the House of Mercy, and I called and got an appointment set up to come here.
It felt like heaven. I got to sleep in a bed. And I got to eat a real meal.
The residents that come to the House of Mercy are no different than the rest of us, having trusting relationships, people that support you, people that hear you, both the good and the bad, and they don't judge you. That's really important to us as human beings, and same goes for the residents here at the House of Mercy.
These are your neighbors, and they're just people, you know, they're just people who are hard on their luck.
It does happen to the best of people. It's just a matter of what happens in your life. Homelessness is a very hopeless feeling that you have inside, but you got to remember there's always the next step.
People do not understand like how difficult life can be when you have kids and you don't have a stable place to live. Living out of a bag, you know, pulling your clothes out of a bag, that stuff's hard.
We are the place that opens our doors to families, to single women with children, and we invite them in and we bring them into a place that's safe where they can begin to rebuild their lives.
I've seen a lot of changes in residents from the time they get here to the time that they leave. I've seen families be able to take care of their children and feel confident in taking care of their children, and that they will be able to support their family.
The way that staff are able to develop a healthy, solid relationship with the families really quickly, that really can make the difference.
Well, the people that work here are just absolutely wonderful.
It can be a good feeling that kind of, when you're really down on your luck and you're feeling in the inside terrible, like, you need any little positive. That could be that one positive that saves someone's life.
As I look back over the last year and a half or so, life is really, really good.
Right now, I actually have a full-time job. I'm actually in my 3rd semester in school. I'm just as happy as I can be right now.
Without the House of Mercy, I may still be homeless. I don't know where I would be. All of the donations that they bring in for the residents, it's very much appreciated. Without them, this place would not be able to run.
That's exactly what you guys are doing, is you're giving us hope.
The first 2 weeks that I was here, I found a job. About a month later, I found an apartment. I've been in my apartment since.
It means a lot to the people who are homeless, and it makes them know that there are people out there that care for them. I would like to say thank you, and I appreciate it with all my heart.
I hope that the people that donate to the House of Mercy continue, because it is very, very important. And, you know, like Mike and I, we are forever grateful.
What about us? 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 What about